ended up not going with the human. Made a skeleton. One of the long-headed ones, because they get additional bonuses for shooting, which I haven't been doing yet, but I have mostly got their gear. Their crossbow and sword and some ammo, and their bags are ready. I've never actually bothered to get anyone to use martial arts, and skeletons seem kind of a good way to go about that, because, you know, they're made of metal instead of meat. That being said, gotta be careful about the risks I take in that regard. Meaning, I should be picking fights on the weak-ass bandits and hungry whatevers that hang around a hub. But that's not where I am right now. Now these grass pirates, I participated lightly, but that was mostly the guards cleaning them up, and then me looting them and selling their stuff. I would say there's multiple downsides to skeletons, but I have mods to counteract. They can't normally wear gear that people do. I didn't like that for aesthetic and practical reasons. I mean, yes, it ends up kind of looking funny. But since I have addressed that one with modding, the main downside is that people get fully healthy over time without having to use a bed. Now, it helps them heal faster. Skeleton beds are actually necessary, though. They can be found in ruins of various sorts. So you don't necessarily have to pay for one or build your own. But if you take damage, you don't quite get all the way back up to full on your own. You get most of the way there, but not quite all the way. I have noticed that beyond just the... That's a blood spider. That didn't notice me. It's always weird when I only see one of them. I'm not in the jungle, so I can actually see that there's just the one. But I'm so used to seeing them in infestation-sized groups that just the one is always suspicious to me. Like, I prefer it, but still suspicious. Anyway, yeah, other than that they require maintenance to get tuned back up to fully healthy. eventually. They don't have the susceptibility to environmental issues. I encountered that when the other one decided to, oh, hey, I'm going to try and swim through this lake of acid and complain about it instead of going around. Instead of dealing with the stupid AI that doesn't solve its own problems, just avoid them. I also do wear gear that would protect from it's falling from the sky. I just don't happen to need it. But yeah, we'll start swimming going, it burns, and be actively dying and not get out. So, yeah. Avoid more of the stupid by using a skeleton. Or a horde of them. Oh, right. As regards the passive, I remembered what I had been saying and then got distracted about. Passive, what it says is this: less likely to be targeted by enemies. I did not observe a whole lot when I was still equipping weapons. I have none equipped, and I've seen things go, oh, I see you, and then just nope, which I'm not used to. So I think on top of being set to passive me, also not having any weapons equipped is being responded to with less hostility. Not that, greedy fucking people won't still do their thing, but creatures. How nice of you to be, Death Storm colored. That's what that pink all over the place is. I am here at the wrong time of day. Gotta wait till 6. I don't have anything for sale. I guess I can check and see if you have any maps I haven't looted. One. 2. 2. Looking is free. There's one. There we go. And despite the penalty to learning, I have gotten better at this, but going to the library in Black Scratch and looting all the blueprints, since there's a lot of them, did a good amount of the work there. Which is why, despite the penalty, also, I've just been doing that everywhere. From the start, didn't matter if it was slower. Just because you train it slower, might as well. But, yeah. My skills very much look the way my skills always start out looking. It's probably going to be upstairs, but I could unlock those. Let's come upstairs first. Nobody's up here. I still have most of that one. It's not in either of those. All right. Yeah. Fine. Fine. Have an hour until you open, though. So... I don't know where he's gonna end up. But that is there. Worked out just fine. And I still have 45 minutes until you open and maybe have my better hat. There we go. it's highly unlikely to find. I have to go farther away to find more of you. But there's nothing in Morn for me to go down there for. Because if I still only had a blue one of these, I could maybe get a better one there. But I don't. And because I like the samurai cloth pants because they have better coverage. They have full leg coverage and 50% stomach as well. But they're cloth armor. So they don't have the just numbers for the defense. They also don't have that martial arts bonus. So, I'm wearing these for now, but I like all the overlapping coverages I get with the stuff I normally wear. Going back and forth between here, Brink, which is where I could get a better turtleneck, or the closest place I could get it. I can't shop in the other places I know I could get turtlenecks. I am a kill on sight for the holy fuckers. That's fine. That's why I'm fine with making the big starting pack of skeletons, because if I'm gonna wade through those racist, misogynistic, slaving shitbags, I might as well start with a crew that they want to kill anyway. I don't particularly like United Cities either because they also do slaving, but they are the lesser of the two evils between them. To just keep going through it. So, yeah. The skulking back and forth, trying to acquire better loot. Now, when I get a better piece of something from someone I've already stolen from, I do just give back the worst thing. I'm not like going out of my way to profit off of this stuff. Some profit has happened, but if I wanted to try and actually profit from it, I would take everything Quinn has that I can get to as an individual. Too many sets of eyes for his workshop to be fully lootable. But yeah, if I were just trying to profit, I would loot him and then sell it to everyone else. because almost everyone else will buy his stuff without caring about where it was stolen from. And it's really valuable shit. So, it's not like I couldn't do the thieving. Now, for space, not necessarily weight, but space reasons, stealing repair kits, which are valuable and stackable, would probably be the most efficient way to go about it. It's also not necessary. And there are mods that let you make what? Oh, upside, or another upside of not being made of meat, is the things that will consume bodies won't eat me. They will actually go away. So if and when I lose, I will be left there to ideally recover, patch myself up, and keep going. See? It fucked off. I mean, it has dexterity and toughness and stuff, and you don't. Also, I have to wait until that's 0 or better to get up, otherwise recovery coma. Oh, no. I expected recovery coma. Stand up first. Did I stutter? The one job you have is to patch yourself up. But yeah, most of that'll top back off, but not all of it. But if I were made of meat, as soon as I fell down, it would start eating my body. Now, there are not skill trainers for all of these things. Toughness, dodge. Now, I can train dex, which would maybe help. Oh, attacking with light weapons. Yeah, I can't actually train that with anything I'm doing. Yeah, that second one happens a lot. Getting hit while stumbling. course, I'm getting there right after shops close. No, really, the one shop I want. There are Reavers are the bandits in this area, or the bandit type in this area. But also grass pirates. That bullshit. That's why I always save before I go in. Because these fuckers can't be trusted not to do a shakedown and also plant shit on you while they do it. So I have learned that, and since they have cities here, but also these ones, I think they own those ones. Yeah, no. Lesser of two evils doesn't mean I don't hate them. Outlaw farmers. That's, I see. Okay. Now, standing and fighting won't do me much good. I'm going to bait you towards the guards. Or you could decide to not follow me. You decided to not follow me? Did not expect that. I mean, they weren't that far behind. Usually humans are a little more aggressive than that once they're... And I didn't catch which way they went. Oh well. Get your ass over here. Or you could go in the back door. Hopefully no shakedown at the back door. Doesn't happen every time. Come on. You may not even have anything for me. But I will look. had a good enough pair of these. I'd maybe make room for them in a bag. You do have a better one somewhere. Then I can give those back. That one back. Well, not in there. I didn't expect you to move from where you were. That could have been very bad. Okay. Yeah. It's not helpful that the turtlenecks and the shirts look the same. Oh, good. You can have that back. There. Got what I was here for. Okay. Thing is, I don't know of anyone else offhand that sells the iron hats besides that shop in Flats Lagoon, which is why I go down there to get them. Oh. Yeah. I can't deal with you guys. I also don't particularly want to. The roving hordes of skeleton thralls. I'm thinking, after I finally have an iron hat, I would like to go back over, well, more to the workshop south of Swin, because there's the exile camp. Well, one, the shack aren't objectionable, so no, they don't have gear I want, but oh, yeah. Like, you can get away from it. You can outrun them, but get some more practice. Well, you got more toughness. Yeah, it's the chest wound that needs to get back to 0. Sure. We'll get there. It's good to not be made of meat. You're not aimless, you're unconscious. There's a difference. You are actually, apparently, unarmed is counting for that. I thought it should, but I wasn't sure that it did. Get up. Yeah, this has actually slowly been getting worse, so I did need to wake up to patch myself back up. That's more than half gone, so I need a new one now. I can definitely get those here. In the place that's open all night, even. Yeah. I can maybe outrun them. Don't really want to test it. Yeah. Your modified stealth, from what I can tell, needs to be at least 40. So, being encumbered and being below 40 wasn't doing it. But the threshold for doing the stupid Naruto run seems to be 40. An effective 40. But I wasn't, observing closely, waiting for it. So, that's more of a based on the few observations I've made. That seems to be the threshold. good enough at this that being upstairs means there's no chance of failure. I only need one. I should have more than one from the same source so that they can... No, it's fine. Should be fine. Oh. Yeah, you're fine. Sometimes bone dogs come along and pick fights here. Don't really know why. Skulking back and forth to kill time, waiting for shops to open is a standard thing for me to do. Again. Stingy motherfucker. Fine. I'll go look for trouble somewhere else without it. Do I want to just cut across to Squin from here? Well, that's where I'm going, really, but... I don't think I'm swamped. Wait! What the fuck are you... Obtuse motherfucking thing. That's not what I wanted. You are supposed to be going this way. And you're counterproductive. Backtracking and looping around wastes time. I don't think they have any there. They have a different kind of headgear I'm used to seeing in the swamp. Is it impassable? Is that your problem? Yeah. The arrow is pointing the way you're supposed to be going. If you needed to go up to go around, you should have started that way. But the AI pathing in this game, making weird and sometimes dangerous decisions, and doing outright broken things if you're not watching it, meaning people you have set doing work that aren't the group you're following. I've had that fail in spectacularly broken ways enough times to know that's it is not an outlier to have that as an experience. The AI cannot be trusted unsupervised, and it does stupid shit when you are watching. So like, I will set my character to do a long trip and then get up and make coffee or go to the bathroom or get a sandwich or whatever, knowing full well that I saved before I got up, and they may be standing there twiddling their fucking thumbs instead of doing what I told them. They may be lying there dying. They may be lost or something, and I will have to load when I get back. But sometimes they might actually be doing what I fucking told them to. And then I actually got productive time out of the time I was away from my keyboard. I like being able to see what's going on, but being out here, I get the wrong sounds. Oh, look. You have decided to stop for no good reason. I don't know why you're being so stupid about your pathing. Like, I don't want the wind noise from up here. I guess I could hit them up. Also avoid you. I don't know that I'm swamp levels of fast and stealthy, and you need both to get through to be sure you're going to get through unmolested. Because if it sees you, you can get away. Or they. It's always a they. There are plurals. This one doesn't seem to have a proper shop. They probably got someone pushing drugs. That's a pretty... Right. You're the outlier. Yep. Drug pusher. Oh, there was also a mod that I decided to get that made the trees a bit less obtrusive. Yeah. I was not stealthy enough, and well, I mean, if I put on that backpack, I would benefit from the relieving of the load. Because I am not fighting swamp ninjas. Whenever you're done loading. I did not tell you to turn around and fight, you dumb motherfucker. Move. See, now you've slowed yourself down more. That's not what I told you to do, you stupid piece of shit. Also, the game doesn't autosave the way you tell it to. Like, I should have multiples since my quick save. Stupid motherfucker. Stop ignoring what I've told you to do. Now that I have backup. Okay. Organize after. Since it's a faction uniform, I wouldn't want to equip this stuff, even if I liked it. Because then this gets involved, which I don't want. Sure. bar, but also whatever kind of shop you are. Yeah. Nothing of note. Yeah. Not worth a whole lot. See how that's set to autosave every 3 minutes? But it doesn't. I don't know what the circumstances under which it autosaves are. I think I need to turn it all the way down to get it to do better there. But since it's definitely not doing it as often as it should be, yeah. And yes, I would be less slow if I actually put on the backpack and got the benefit of it. But then I wouldn't be training strength at all. Not that I'm training it a lot, but I'm training it more than nothing. But yeah, there's also a mod that makes the trees slightly less obtrusive because they're ridiculous and difficult to see. It makes it nearly impossible to see and place things, and yeah. So, not that I plan on building in the swamp, but I have tried to in the past. Oh look, you autosaved. Good job. souvenir shop is here, but also not quite open yet, which is fine. This was more of a pit stop. We're going there. Definitely, sounds like a dust storm. Not something I actually have to deal with. I didn't get no progress. I didn't get as much as I would have liked, but it's something.